The rainbow symbolizes good thing with the arrays of clear color that come after the rain. Is it possible that behind those seemingly fragile streaks of light, there is hidden a power as profound and intense as the character in word Rainbow Warrior by writer Andrea Hirata? The book is a picture filled with a lot of colors, sadness with joy, and tears with laughter. Through each page of the book, the reader seems to be accompanying the character in the story, filled with a lot of emotion. There is a poor life of people here. There is the extraordinary willpower of the student. There is the love between the teacher and the student. The desire to bring the literacy and intellectual education to overcome the poverty and difficulty. And the most of us is also the dreams and aspiration for the right to equal education, not only in the outer country, Indonesia, but also in every country in the world. Rainbow Warrior is a vivid and harrowing story that takes place on the island, Wellington, Indonesia, where education has become a future effort for children trapped in poverty. When food and clothing become the burden, education, knowledge, and literacy all become the luxury. The book is a story revolving around a Muhammadiyah school with only 10 students. One teacher and one principal together, they fought the difficulties of the lack of facility, discrimination. The deprivation and difficulty of the school touch the reader with emotion at just the beginning of the book. The children's first day of school could be their last if the school doesn't have 10 students. Even though Muhammadiyah school does not require tuition, in the minds of the parent, the children are confused about whether to send the children to school or let them work as a hired laborer, coconut scraper, etc. to make money. That is would be good if they did not. If you have to go to school, you will have more labor in your family and will reduce the financial burden somewhat. However, in the midst of those miserable livelihood, there are still parents who believe that studying is the brightest way for their children to change the destiny and more fortunately, that of the whole family. So, what makes the book become the most influential work in Indonesia? The first, education is the source of happiness. The class just had only 10 students, like 10 puzzle pieces with different personality and talent. People with talent in mathematics and science. People with a natural artistic emotion. People with dream become a teacher, a feminist. A boy equal who wrote a book with his innocent poor first love, with plan A and plan B for the future. These pieces highlight their individuality and creativity when they come to class. Because Muhammadiyah school teachers see education as a source of happiness, they do not have the need to create students like mobile machine, but instead, students are encouraged to dream of becoming who they want to be. Second, a graded teacher. Although the school only had 2 teachers, one is the principal, Mr. Hafen, and young teacher who had just completed the vocational program, Bumas. Although the teachers all have difficult life, the love between the teacher and the student, the seriousness with education, and the kindness and patience are prominent images throughout the story. Mr. Harfan has extremely wise and correct educational views. The teacher's whole life is devoted to education and perhaps his greatest desire to bring the knowledge to every child. And Buma stands out with the image of a young person passionately devoted to his profession. They are the leader of the Rainbow Warrior, who fight against poverty, who fights against the distinction between the rich and poor, fight against anti-school forces to bring the literacy and the people, kids. The book was written with joy, tears, and the author's sincerity has brought tears to tens of thousands of readers. Through profound and touching story, readers receive the lesson in building humanity value, crying and loving on every page with the character in the story, respect for students, and effort to create the best possible environment for each student to develop themselves are truly noble thing. This is also what old school always strives to bring to the learner: unleash creativity for active future and comprehensive value. If you are looking for a good book that is full of emotion but is attractive and engaging, Rainbow Warrior is a perfect choice. Thank you.